Have you ever wondered if your bedroom environment could be secretly undermining your health and potentially shortening your lifespan? What if I told you that by removing just 5 common items from your sleeping space, you could dramatically improve your sleep quality, reduce inflammation, boost your immune system, and potentially add years to your life? In today's video, I'm going to reveal 5 seemingly innocent bedroom items that could be silently compromising your health after age 65. These everyday objects might be disrupting your sleep cycles, exposing you to harmful toxins, or triggering respiratory issues that accelerate aging. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to remove from your bedroom to create a natural healing sanctuary that supports longevity. But I must warn you, number 5 is something nearly everyone overlooks, yet removing it could be the single most important change you make for better health. Stay with me until the end to discover all 5 items and the simple, natural alternatives that can transform your bedroom into a space that actively promotes longevity instead of compromising. In main content, did you know that we spend approximately 1/3 of our lives in our bedrooms? That's right. If you're 65 years old, you've likely spent over 20 years of your life in that one room. With so much time spent there, it's astonishing how little attention most of us pay to making this space truly conducive to our health and longevity. The bedroom should be a sanctuary, a place where our bodies can rest, repair, and rejuvenate. Unfortunately, for many of us, it's secretly filled with items that undermine these natural healing processes. Let's start by talking about the first item you should never keep in your bedroom after age 65, electronic devices with blue light. I'm talking about televisions, smartphones, tablets, and even digital alarm clocks with bright displays. Have you noticed that as you've gotten older, your sleep patterns have changed? Perhaps you find it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep throughout the night. This isn't just a normal part of aging, it's often directly related to our exposure to blue light in the evening hours. Blue light from electronic screens disrupts your body's production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating your sleep-wake cycle. After age 65, your body naturally produces less melatonin anyway, so additional disruption from blue light can have an even more dramatic effect. Poor sleep doesn't just leave you feeling tired, it accelerates cellular aging, increases inflammation throughout your body, and is linked to serious conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive decline. The solution is remarkably simple. Remove all blue light-emitting devices from your bedroom. If you absolutely must have your phone nearby, place it face down or in a drawer. Replace digital alarm clocks with analog versions. If you enjoy reading before bed, opt for physical books rather than e-readers or tablets. These small changes can lead to profound improvements in your sleep quality and, by extension, your overall health and longevity. How many of you currently have a television in your bedroom or charge your phone right next to your bed? Let me know in the comments below if you're willing to experiment with removing these devices for just 1 week to see how it affects your sleep. Now let's move on to the second item that should never be in your bedroom: synthetic air fresheners, scented candles, and chemical cleaning products. These seemingly innocent items release volatile organic compounds, VOCs, that linger in the air and can accumulate to surprisingly high levels in enclosed spaces like bedrooms. Many people don't realize that these artificial fragrances can irritate the respiratory system, trigger allergic reactions, and even disrupt your endocrine system, particularly concerning for those over 65 whose immune systems may already be more vulnerable. The American Lung Association has warned about the potential dangers of these common household products, especially for people with existing respiratory conditions like asthma or COPD. But even if you don't have these conditions, consistent exposure to these chemicals can put unnecessary stress on your immune system and contribute to chronic inflammation, a key factor in accelerated aging. What natural alternatives can you use instead? Pure essential oils in a diffuser can provide pleasant scents without the harmful chemicals. Beeswax candles offer a clean burn without toxic paraffin. For cleaning, simple solutions like vinegar, baking soda, and lemon juice can keep your bedroom fresh and hygienic without introducing harmful chemicals into your sleeping environment. I'm curious, what's your favorite natural scent for creating a relaxing bedroom atmosphere? Let me know in the comments and share any natural cleaning solutions you found effective. Moving on to our third item that should be banished from your bedroom: clutter and dust collecting items. This one might surprise you, but excessive decorative objects, stacks of books or magazines, and too many textiles like throw pillows and blankets can significantly impact your health, especially after age 65. Why is this so important? Clutter collects dust, and dust harbors allergens, bacteria, and even toxic compounds that have been shown to disrupt healthy sleep and compromise respiratory health. A study published in the Journal of Allergy and Clinical Immunology found that household dust can contain dozens of potentially harmful chemicals, many of which are known endocrine disruptors that can interfere with your hormonal balance. As we age, our immune systems naturally become less efficient at dealing with these irritants. What's more, the psychological impact of clutter shouldn't be underestimated. A cluttered bedroom can create subtle but persistent stress, elevating cortisol levels that should naturally decrease in the evening to prepare your body for restorative sleep. The natural solution is straightforward. Embrace minimalism in your bedroom. Keep only what you truly need. Opt for closed storage rather than open shelving where dust can accumulate. Choose natural materials like solid wood furniture rather than particle board, which can off-gas formaldehyde. And consider incorporating air-purifying plants like snake plants or peace lilies, which naturally filter toxins from the air while adding a touch of nature to your space. Have you noticed that you sleep better in a clean, uncluttered hotel room compared to your own bedroom? That's not a coincidence. Share in the comments if you've experienced this phenomenon, and let me know if you're ready to declutter your sleeping space. Now for our fourth item to remove from your bedroom: synthetic bedding and mattresses. This is a big one that few people consider, yet it could be affecting your health every single night. Conventional mattresses, pillows, and bedding are often made with synthetic materials that can off-gas chemicals like formaldehyde, flame retardants, and phthalates. These chemicals have been linked to respiratory issues, skin irritation, hormonal disruption, and even certain cancers. Consider this: you spend approximately 8 hours every night with your face pressed against your pillow, breathing in whatever compounds it's releasing. Over the course of a year, that's nearly 3,000 hours of exposure. For someone over 65 whose detoxification systems aren't as robust as they once were, this continuous exposure can place a significant burden on your body. The natural alternative is to gradually transition to organic, non-toxic bedding materials. Look for pillows filled with natural materials like organic wool, cotton, kapok, or buckwheat hulls. Choose sheets and blankets made from organic cotton, linen, or hemp that haven't been treated with chemical finishes. When it's time to replace your mattress, consider options made from natural latex, organic cotton, and wool rather than polyurethane foam and synthetic fabrics. These natural materials aren't just free from harmful chemicals, they also tend to be more breathable, helping to regulate your body temperature throughout the night for more comfortable sleep. They're naturally resistant to dust mites and less likely to trigger allergic reactions. While they may represent a larger investment up front, they typically last longer than synthetic alternatives and contribute significantly to your long-term health. May I ask, when was the last time you replaced your pillow or mattress? Are you aware of what materials they contain? This might be a good opportunity to check the labels and consider if it's time for a healthier upgrade. Share your thoughts below. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the fifth item that should never be in your bedroom, the one most people overlook entirely: electromagnetic field, EMF, emitting devices, and improper wiring. This includes everything from Wi-Fi routers and cordless phone-based stations to electric blankets and wiring behind your headboard. You might be wondering why this matters. While the research is still evolving, growing evidence suggests that prolonged exposure to electromagnetic fields, particularly during sleep when your body should be in restoration mode, can disrupt cellular function and melatonin production. Some studies have found associations between nighttime EMF exposure and issues like insomnia, headaches, and even more serious long-term health concerns for adults over 65, whose cellular repair mechanisms are already working harder to maintain health. Minimizing these potential stresses becomes even more important. The problem is that most of us don't even think about the invisible electromagnetic environment we've created in our bedrooms. The natural solution involves several simple steps. First, remove unnecessary electronics from your bedroom entirely. For those that must remain, unplug them when not in use, rather than leaving them in standby mode. Keep your Wi-Fi router in another room, or better yet, use a timer to turn it off automatically during sleeping hours. Avoid placing your bed against a wall that houses major electrical wiring or appliances on the other side. And consider investing in a simple EMF meter to identify hotspots you might not be aware of. I understand this might sound a bit technical or even controversial to some of you, but I'd like to challenge you to experiment with these changes for just 2 weeks. Many of my clients report significantly improved sleep quality, reduced morning stiffness, and more energy throughout the day after creating a low EMF sleeping environment. Isn't that worth trying? Especially when the potential benefits for your longevity are so significant. Have any of you already taken steps to reduce EMF exposure in your bedroom? What changes have you noticed? I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments section. Now, I want to talk about how these 5 elements work together to either support or undermine your health after age 65. Think of your bedroom as an ecosystem. Each component influences the others, and together they create either a healing environment or one that subtly stresses your body night after night. When you eliminate blue light, artificial fragrances, clutter, synthetic materials, and excess electromagnetic fields, you're not just removing potential irritants. You're creating a space that actively supports your body's natural healing processes. You're allowing your pineal gland to produce optimal melatonin, your immune system to focus on repair rather than defense, your respiratory system to fully rest, and your cells to regenerate with minimal interference. The cumulative effect of these changes can be profound, especially as you age. Better sleep quality alone has been linked to reduced inflammation, improved cognitive function, better emotional regulation, and even longer lifespan. When you consider that these bedroom modifications also reduce your exposure to known endocrine disruptors and respiratory irritants, the potential impact on your longevity becomes even more significant. But perhaps you're wondering, is it really necessary to eliminate all 5 of these items at once? Won't that be overwhelming? My answer is that even small, gradual changes can make a difference. Start with whichever of the 5 resonates most with you. Perhaps begin by removing electronic devices, then gradually work on reducing clutter. Each step you take creates a compounding benefit for your health. Remember too, that creating a natural, health-supporting bedroom doesn't mean sacrificing comfort or aesthetics. In fact, many of my clients find that their bedrooms become more beautiful, peaceful, and inviting when they implement these changes. Natural materials often have a warmth and tactile quality that synthetic alternatives lack. Essential oils can create more subtle, complex fragrances than commercial air fresheners. And a minimalist approach to decor can create a sense of spaciousness and calm the cluttered rooms simply can't match. I'd love to know which of these 5 items will be the hardest for you to remove from your bedroom. Is it the television that helps you fall asleep? The scented plug-in that reminds you of your favorite vacation? Or perhaps the collection of mementos that has gradually accumulated on your dresser? Share your biggest challenge in the comments, and let's brainstorm solutions together. Before we wrap up, I want to address a question I often hear. Isn't this all a bit excessive? My parents didn't worry about any of this, and they lived into their 90s. It's a fair point, and genetics certainly play a role in longevity. However, we're also facing environmental challenges that previous generations didn't encounter to the same degree, from the proliferation of synthetic chemicals to the ubiquity of electronic devices. The truth is, our bodies are remarkably resilient, but they do have limits. As we age, our detoxification systems become less efficient, our cellular repair mechanisms slow down, and our hormonal balance becomes more delicate. Creating an environment that minimizes unnecessary stresses isn't about paranoia. It's about respecting these natural changes and supporting your body's inherent wisdom. Think of these bedroom modifications as a form of preventive medicine. Simple, natural interventions that could potentially help you avoid more serious health issues down the road. And unlike many aspects of health that require constant effort, these changes, once implemented, continue to benefit you night after night with minimal ongoing effort. Have you found this information valuable? If so, please give this video a thumbs up and consider sharing it with someone you care about who might benefit from creating a healthier sleeping environment. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more natural health solutions specifically designed for vibrant living after 50. As a special thank you for watching this video to the end, I've created a free downloadable guide, The Natural Bedroom Transformation Checklist. It includes step-by-step instructions for implementing all the changes we've discussed today, plus product recommendations, natural cleaning recipes, and a 30-day tracking calendar to help you monitor improvements in your sleep and overall well-being. You can access it using the link in the description below. Remember, your bedroom should be a sanctuary, a place where your body can rest, repair, and rejuvenate. By removing these 5 harmful items and embracing natural alternatives, you're not just creating a healthier sleeping environment, you're potentially adding years to your life and life to your years. Thank you for joining me today. Which of these 5 bedroom items will you be removing first? Let me know in the comments, and I look forward to hearing about the positive changes you experience. Until next time, here's to your health, longevity, and naturally restful sleep.